Jasmine Yvonne, and I'm coming to you guys today to do my review for this hair that is in my head. I have in a hair company called Mocha Hair Boutique. They sent me 3 bundles of their blonde hair and also a closure. The bundle inches are 20, 22, 24, and the closure was 18 inches. They custom colored my hair, and they also had made a unit for me as well. So if you want to see more, then stay tuned. When I first got in contact with them, they told me how they colored hair and things of that sort. So I thought that was great because I had never had my hair colored by another company. So I was really happy. I was like, oh, that's good, that's good. So I sent them a picture of kind of how I wanted the hair. I wanted like a really all around really light blue. So when they sent me the hair, it came through the mail pretty quickly through USPS, and it was already sewn onto a wig cap, and I will enter the picture kind of right next to me so you can see the kind of wig cap that the hair came on. Also the color. When you see the color of the hair, it's a very bluey color. It was really pretty. It wasn't super pastel, but it was still really pretty, so I didn't really care. But it was really blue and pretty, and I really liked it a lot. The hair, it didn't shed, it didn't tangle, it didn't do anything like crazy. So I was happy on that end as well, because I was like, it doesn't tangle and it's dyed, it's perfect, it's everything that I like. So I was really excited, to install the hair. So when I got the hair, I actually was making in the process of making an install video, because I get so many of you guys who ask me how do you install your wigs, so I was in the process of filming that. And while I was doing it, I noticed that the wig cap that they gave me would not fit my head. And I didn't even realize, they never asked me what size is your head. I think they kind of just went off of probably looking at my pictures and stuff. But that wig cap, honey, did not fit my head at all. I tried everything. I tried to stretch it out. I tried doing so much to it, and it would just not fit my head. And I think the big reason why it wouldn't fit is because the wig cap was made for U parts, not for the full wig. They used the wrong cap, and also the cap that they gave me really wasn't stretchable. If you see the picture side by side, the cap really wasn't very stretchable, and I think that's why it just would not fit on my head. So I ended up having to take all the hair off of the wig and installing it onto my own wig cap, and pretty much remaking my own outfit. No matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried, it was not gonna fit on my head. So that was something that I did notice. Also from that, I did ask for 4 bundles, and they ended up just giving me 3 bundles. I didn't notice that until I did take the wig apart. So that was another thing I didn't notice. So at first I thought the wig was going to be 4 bundles, but then it was 3 once I took the wig down. So that was another thing that I was kind of bummed about. But I still didn't care because I really like the hair a lot. So I was like, let me see how the hair is. Let me see how the hair goes. And yeah. So as I wore the hair, probably 2 weeks into it, I really liked it. I still liked it. I wasn't really getting any tangling and shedding. I did notice though that the hair started to change, and I think the hair just naturally started to get lighter. I really don't know how, but it got lighter. So that was another thing that I was kind of bummed about. It hit about 2 weeks and got into the 3rd week. I started to notice that it started to mat up and tangle a lot. As you can see in the back, it tangles and mats up a lot. I didn't notice it until one day I wore it in a low ponytail, and I didn't do anything. I literally was just kind of walking around, just not doing anything drastic, and it started to mat up naturally. And I noticed it too. I would brush it out, I would put argan oil on it, I would put conditioner on it, I would do so much to it, and it would be good for a good little minute, and then after an hour or 2 it will start to mat up again. Just now, I haven't done anything but just be at work, and literally today at work I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing but kind of stand around in my own business, and it tangled up so much. And this morning I put so much argan oil on, I thought it was greasy at a point, and it still tangles really bad in the back, which I was not so happy about at all. It's one thing if it tangles, it's another thing when it tangles and it's noticeable. And when I was actually wearing this hair straight, if you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, I was actually wearing this hair bone straight for the longest. And the reason why I started to curl it, because when I would wear it bone straight, it would get so matted up back here that it would be noticeable. I could feel people could see it was not popping in the middle section. So I started to curl it just to kind of make it not so noticeable and make it so curly that you can't even really tell. So that was something that I was really bummed about. Another thing was this hair sheds a lot. I noticed that it was shed when I first got it, but it wasn't that bad. But as time progressed, it started to shed more and more and more, especially when it started to mat up and tingle. It got to the point where it would get everywhere. It would get all in my brushes. It would get all on the sink, the counter. It would just get everywhere. It was really just messy. So that's another thing that I did not like about this hair. But the main thing that I did not like about this hair was that it tangles so bad. Like, I know you guys can see it. Like, it looks really bad, and I don't like that at all. And I was kind of bummed because I really like this hair color. Part of me does think that it does have to do with the coloring, because the hair looks like it was dyed almost pretty much white. So I kind of feel like it might have been just over bleached, and that's why it's doing that. Because I have had hair that was over bleached, like from me doing it personally, and it kind of started like weird in the back area. So I think that might be what it is. I do not truly like it anymore as much as I did, because it tangles and it mats up so much. I loved it in the beginning, but now it's just okay. And honestly, it's not acceptable that how much it has been tangling and matting. It's not acceptable at all. So on that note, I don't highly recommend the blonde hair for that reason. They do have other hair, so the other hair that's not dyed will probably do better for you, but I do not recommend the blonde hair because I have been having so much matting and so much tangling, and the fact that it's kind of getting to the point where I'm taking this unit out. Probably tonight I'm taking this unit out because I cannot deal with it anymore. And I love the hair color so much, and it kind of just bummed me out. But yeah, I just can't deal with the tangling anymore. So yes, but I will leave all the information, all the links and things like that below, so you guys can check it out for yourself. And make sure to check out the Instagram and things of that sort. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoy. Bye.